everyone, I'm Brendan.
I'm Karen.
And together we're Fox and Rabbit. We've also got Lily and Peaches with us today. They all wanted to be part of the video. One of them's just licked my glasses, so I can't really see at the moment. Oh, it's going to be a fun day. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New
Year. So we're
Year.
filming this, our 14th.
14th, yeah.
14th Flosstube on
Sunday the 2nd.
Sunday the 2nd.
We've lost track of days. Yeah.
I had too many Keats yesterday.
Yes, we were planned on doing this yesterday after a nice lunch. We went to the beach for lunch. But Brendan actually had 3 cocktails. A cocktail called a Keith. What is it? It's Captain Morgan's rum, Cointreau, ginger ale. Yeah. So, needless to say, I was the designated driver. But we got a whole stack of linen out. If the screenshot that we took Friday isn't all blurry and we put it on at the start of this, you'll know when you're watching it whether it made it or not. That was just a fraction of the linen that went out last Friday. We're losing track of days.
Yeah, they're all running together now.
Yeah, so and in Australia it's we have a 3-day long weekend here, so we thought, you know what, we are exhausted. We just need to have a few days off to soak up a bit of the sun, do some stitching, before it all starts again on Tuesday. So we went to the beach for lunch, which is, I don't know if you can tell, but my face is quite red, as is Brendan's. We actually went to our favourite cafe, which is all undercover, got a beautiful view up on a deck.
I'll just put a photo in.
Over the water. And so we weren't exposed to the sun at all, other than we were outside. But we both got home, and last night I was like, I think I've gotten sunburnt. And so is Brendan. So I guess it was just a glare off the water or something. We don't know. But anyway, we got home. Brendan, after those few cocktails, was zonked on the lounge, and then I joined him. So we were both asleep for about 3 or 4 hours. So we thought, you know what, I think we'll be filming this on Sunday, which is our regular day anyway. So we're kind of back on track now. So we hope everyone had a wonderful New Year. We had a quiet one at home.
Yep. I
had some stitching friends over on New Year's Eve, which was a long overdue pre-Christmas get-together, just because of a few dramas that happened last week. So that was a lovely way to see out the new year with Naomi and Linda. And here's a photo of them as well. Brendan's going to hate me because he's got all this editing. But yeah, we had a lovely day. Actually, we'll share some of the lovely gifts we got from Naomi and Linda. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, so Peach is going to bark all through the whole
video. If Peaches barks, I'll smack her wherever she is.
Well, we should do them together.
Okay, we'll do them together. Okay. I think you meant smacking the dogs.
I'm not going to smack
the dogs don't get smacked.
No.
Yeah, she's out there barking at lizards, I think, as long as it's not a snake. I'm not sure if everyone saw our Instagram post during the week, but Brendan was out dyeing the last of last week's linen, and he had a nice little run-in with a baby red-bellied black snake. A few people have asked, are they poisonous? Yes, they are. They're not as deadly as the brown snake. Touch wood, we haven't seen one of those.
They just make you sick.
They make you very sick. You have to go up to the hospital and have an anti-venom shot. But however, they will kill a dog. So that was very, very concerning. And I've kind of been keeping them in. Brendan went out and mowed all around his veggie patch area, which had grown with all the rain we'd had. So hopefully that's it. But it always alarms me when she's out the back barking. So I'm hoping she's just barking at the dogs next door, because they don't tend to bark Italian greyhounds. So, or a lizard in the yard, I'm hoping. So it makes me nervous.
The lizards are faster than them.
Yeah,
and smarter too.
Let's just hope it's not a snake. So Lily's inside, so we'll see what happens.
Well, Jimmy hasn't run out.
No, Jimmy's not out, so hopefully
it's nothing bad.
We think it's just the neighbour's dog, probably.
He's still asleep.
Okay, so what did you get from Naomi?
Well, you need
Naomi,
to
okay.
My
first thing. Well, first of all, Naomi is Stitching Squirrel on Instagram, and she also has a stitching club on Facebook as well. But that's her the Christmas card that she made us.
Hey, Lily.
Gorgeous. And then we got, what have we got? The floss drops, which are awesome. We did share them, Naomi, even though I think it was thought that I might snag them all.
You will. I'll put them down and then they'll just disappear.
And some fabulous stickers. Stickers for our books. So the little stitching. Oh, and that one as well.
Oops. 2 little squirrel stickers.
We love our stickers. Thank you. And I got a cute little pouch, which I love, to put all my bits and bobs in.
Your junk.
All my junk. I got it also. I've got a kit of the beautiful Jane Austen book and fabric kit then the fabrics come from Riley Blake. And so Naomi got me the beautiful notebook, which I just love. I thought I recognised that fabric on that, and it's my Riley Blake fabric. I got which one? Oh no, that was from and this was my little pincushion. Gorgeous, lovely flannel on the back. You got the same flannel on the back too, didn't you? So mine, now I've got the card here. Mine is Godjul, Godjul, from Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's stitched on Lyrebird Dell, which is ours, 36 count, with sulky 4001 cream variegated 12 weight, and I just love that. And Brendan's is, can you read it? Hey,
yeah. So it's North Pole Supply Company by Twisted Willow Designs, and it's on a number 12 Stitchco linen.
Called Spice, 36 count.
Using colour and cotton threads.
Colour and cotton threads. And this was in what? The Just Cross Stitch Christmas. Oh, this year. Not this year. Last year's 2021. How long are we going to do that for? This year, last year. Oh, and... Oh.
I got a little pin as well.
Brendan got a pin.
A little flamingo pin.
Okay. I think I'm getting everything mixed up here.
You got stuff everywhere.
I have... Oh my goodness, I've got stuff. I do have stuff everywhere. Oh! That was one from...
It's from Linda, that one, isn't it?
Oh, I've got them mixed up. I think that was Linda, and I think that was from Naomi, which was the B one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love those. And then from Linda, we got this beautiful... I just love floss rings so much. Look at Brendan's awesome one. Of course, it's Bigfoot. And the charm. Show them the charm on the front. It's a little Bigfoot. Mine's a gorgeous Christmas one. So we love those. And this is my gorgeous... Oh, wait till you see Brendan's. This is my gorgeous one. Oh, I don't remember who Linda said this was by, but it's Feeding the Reindeer. It's on... Looks like baked clay 40 count. And I just love it. I know it's the same designer as the Halloween one she did for me. Beautiful. Thank you, Linda. I love it. And look at Brendan's. Linda adapted the tree and made it into a Christmas tree.
So I've got
That's just
fabulous big
so awesome. So awesome. It really is. Oh, and I also got, because I love tins, Naomi got me this beautiful tin, which matches a square tin that I have in the same design, and it's awesome. It's a little twine holder. Love that. And Linda put ours in a beautiful bee tin for me. Just lovely. So that was a lovely belated Christmas. And also too, thank you so much. The Christmas cards still keep coming in. We are so overwhelmed and happy. As we said in the last video, next year we'll do it again, but we'll do it sort of early November so everyone's got time to get their cards in the mail and get ours as well. From what I can gather, a lot of people have said they've been receiving ours just before Christmas, so that timed out well. Hopefully anyone who hasn't received these yet will arrive soon. Just like every day, like just look at these. It's just every day. I think this was Friday's haul. It's just, you know, I'm just going through all the recipes and everything. As I said, in a couple of months, we'll put all the recipes into a free PDF for everyone to download. Some of them are amazing. Snickerdoodles, everything. Everything is just amazing.
This one from Cheryl Thompson's nice beef brisket in beer.
Yeah, Cheryl, he just loves this. What is it? Beef brisket in beer.
Mm. And she sent some stickers as well.
Look at these.
So I got some Bigfoot stickers.
Yep.
And there was
I've got some too.
There's some girly stickers in here as well.
Well, they're going to be for my book of days.
And
so pretty.
Weather one, windy.
Oh. Lily, get out of my stitching.
Butterflies. And
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
a sampler.
Looks like Teresa Kogut. Yep, it's Teresa Kogut. Lily, get away from my... Oh, Lily's just seen my threads. Excuse me. Get out of there, Lil. It's not for you. Not for you. Lily has just seen all my kits together, and so there was one part where there's some threads hanging out. If there's a thread, she'll find it.
And she likes to collect them.
And yeah, but she also did the card. It was a collation type card. I think. She'd say this card is an image of a mixed media art piece that she created, all painted on a tea bag, sewed it and the background fabric onto a card. Isn't that beautiful? So thank you, Cheryl. We love that. And again, this is not to single people out so much, but this is another. Now, I have to ask, I'm pretty sure this one came from Sandy, but I was so excited. I opened these in the car, and I had them sitting on the seat next to me. Normally I get them home and I open them there and I write out who sent what and everything. But I was so excited to get them. I could tell something was in there, and it fell on the floor, and so I wasn't sure which card it came in. So I'm pretty sure this was Sandy. If it wasn't Sandy, I apologise. If it wasn't Sandy, I'm pretty sure it was Lee. But if somebody could let me know, because I do want to write that on the card so I know who that came from. I'm so sorry. I was so excited. Some idiot in front of me laid his brakes on and everything went on the floor when I had to pull up behind him. So, sorry about that. I got to tell you, though, the only other thing is too, Sandy, this was your card. So we had quite a few Sandys. But Sandy's written this fabulous recipe, and it's Oma's fresh apple cake, which sounds divine. The only thing is, I think she's done it with, what is it, Brendan?
Friction pen.
One of those friction pens where the heat fades them. So half the recipe, if I kind of move it like that, I can sort of see it.
I'll put
But
it
in
in the
case
freezer
I
later.
can't, will it come out in the cold?
Sometimes they come back if you put them in the freezer.
So, especially the part with all the measurements down the side has actually disappeared, as has half of her writing on the card. So because of the heat we've been having here lately, Sandy, I think you've actually written that with one of those heat-sensitive pens. So if you could let us know.
I'll put it in the freezer.
Put it in the freezer and see if it works.
Yeah.
Because that recipe sounds divine. And just, like, I mean, look at this one. This one was lovely. This one is from Fiona. And, like, look at beautiful, first of all, beautiful floss cards. Thank you very much, Fiona. We have sent yours, so I hope you got yours. But look at this gorgeous, this is how she sent her recipe. Like, I mean, look at that. Like, we'll obviously have all the recipes kept in their original form, although some are written inside the Christmas cards, so I'll be keeping those, but we will be typing all these into like a PDF. But look at this. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. It's all been sewn around the edge, and the recipe's on the inside. Isn't that beautiful? All stitched on a machine, and that is a chocolate chip cookie recipe. But just, just a beautiful, beautiful handmade card. Some people went all out. Look, I mean, we didn't mind if they were handmade, store-bought. We were just thrilled to bits to get them all. What was that one? Oh, that one was from another Sally. But also, too, this one I thought we'd share a funny story. This one here, beautiful one, come from Rose Heck. And Rose, thankfully it did get to us because your beautiful recipes in there. But thank you. You included a beautiful skein of needlepoint silk floss for us, which we really appreciate. But the Border Force decided that wasn't looking good on the scan. So we got a big, actually I took a photo of it, a big thing saying this has been opened by Australian Border Force. And then we had a note in there saying that something looks suspicious. So it was open, but they assured us that everything was above board and fine and nothing had been taken out of the envelope. So I just thought you'd think that was actually very funny. So, yeah, so I think they thought someone was smuggling drugs or something. They probably saw that strange skein in there and thought, what is in there? So that was funny. So thank you, thank you. As I said, I wish I could just thank everyone individually. We're getting everyone asking, did my card arrive? Didn't it? I've got to go through and At some point in the next couple of weeks, I'll make a list of everyone's names and I don't know, somehow put them up so you know that they've arrived. Like, I mean, I'd like to say I can remember everybody's names, but we've been getting so many every day. I just can't. I'm looking around because I just love them all. But we love them all, and I will write everything up when we start doing the recipes. I'm going to wait to type up the recipes because these Christmas cards are still coming daily, which is just so exciting. So exciting to open the mailbox and not have bills and things in there. So thank you very much, everyone, for those. So, what's next, Bren? We thought, well, everybody else has been doing whip parades and plans for next year. See, I told you I'll be doing it all day. For this year. So we thought we would, this is a bit all over the place. You can see we haven't got Brendan's notepad with his order of everything here. So what I thought we'd do is I'll just go through a stack of things I've got kitted up, a stack of things I want to kit up and want to stitch. I mean, clearly it's not going to all be this year, but this is going to be one of those grab a pen moments because this will be here a while. And I said to Brendan, do you want me to just divide this into this week and the next video, and I'll just show a lot of my ones I would like to start and then a lot of the ones I've got kitted? And he said, no, we'll just do a big one.
Well, no, what I said is we're not going to bore people for 2 videos in a row.
That's right, so.
Because you're going to have to live to 100.
Oh, my God, I know.
And you're going to have to not sleep.
And this is only a fraction of it. I just found something else, sorry. This was another thing that Linda gave me. It's probably my favourite thing. It is just beautiful. It's a handmade wooden needle holder from somebody in Australia. And ironically enough, it smells divine. It's all been turned by hand. It's just beautiful. I've kept the little card in there because she didn't know this, but ironically enough, she actually picked one made out of my favourite wood, which is Blackheart sassafras. I love sassafras wood. I've got bowls that we picked up in Tasmania that have been done by some wood turners down in Tassie. Bren loves the Huon pine, whereas I love the sassafras. So that is just beautiful. So now I can start using that now that we've shown that. So what do we do first? Do you want to do yours first, baby? We'll go through Brendan's first because that way, if you're not interested in mine, you can stop the video after Brendan's and call it quits because otherwise you'll need a long beverage.
Yeah, and if I fall asleep while Karen's going through hers, don't worry.
Brendan said he might just head off and start stitching, and I said, no way you're doing that.
Karen will wake me up at some point.
Okay, so what have you got, baby?
Her pile is enormous.
Yeah, you thought the Halloween one, oh, mind you, the Halloween one is good. I've got way more for Halloween this year. Okay, where's yours?
So I've got a couple of things that I want to stitch in the year, and then I've got the things that I've started.
Mm-hmm.
Which one should we do first?
Do the ones you've started.
Okay. So I've shown these before, and they haven't really changed much since I last showed them. So we've got the Shores of Run Holo.
I've just put my phone on silent.
Shores of Run Holo.
Have you finished that one? That first block?
No, not yet.
What's still got to go in there?
Little birds, little seagulls.
Okay.
The seagulls
almost finished.
and the face of the sun.
Oh, that's right.
So it's almost done, and then I'll move on to the next block.
He still hasn't decided whether he's going across or down.
Yeah. So this has got some really pretty threads.
You're missing the cover there.
Yeah, I don't know where I put it. I put it so
everyone knows what Shores of Run Holo is.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
Some pretty thread colours. Yeah, it's somewhere.
I think it's in the other room. Same as mine. I always forget. But I usually just have my working copy with me, and then I forget where I put the original. But they're somewhere.
Yep.
I could go and get it, but you're going to be here long enough as it is. So.
Some other projects that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Which is this one's half done now.
Oh, I love this one.
Which is a Plum Street. It's Autumn Fractal.
Love that.
I need to just get in and finish
that. That is so pretty, Brendan. You need to get back in that. Yeah, and you stitched that up really quickly when you did it.
Yeah, it's like everything, but something shiny happened.
Yeah.
Got distracted.
Yeah. He thinks he's a slow stitcher, but when he actually sits down and does it, he does it quite quickly.
Yeah, but I get distracted too easily.
I know. Oh, I love this one too. Another Kathy Barrett.
Yeah, so it's Riley Harbour.
Riley Harbour's pretty. I think there's a big whale down the bottom, isn't there?
Yeah. And again, I don't know where I put the cover for that one. It's over in that box somewhere.
We just prefer to work off working copies and then give the originals away to friends, or now that we're doing Flosstube, we'll probably just give them away at the end after we finish with them here. We don't. I don't know about. Well, Bren's pretty much the same as me. We don't tend to stitch things twice. So
this one's a GGR.
Oh, that's right. I remember that one. Yeah, that's a sweetie.
The little Dutch sampler.
Again, Brendan, you've almost finished.
Yeah, I'm about 3/4.
Put that behind it so you can see.
About 3/4 through that one.
Oh my gosh! Put it a little bit closer.
Yes, boss.
Goodness, Bren, you've nearly finished it.
Yeah. Shut up.
Can't believe that one.
Now you talk. I've seen your box of kits down there. Like 700 kits in there.
Oh my god! I'm going to be very organised this year. That's why I'm getting all my kitting done. I'll tell you about that.
It's no wonder there's a wool thread shortage. They just all down in that box.
Don't mind me. I got my hair up in a ponytail today because it's humid and my hair was frizzy all over the place.
So I'd started this and then you stole. I'm not even going to show what I've done.
Brendan,
it's not even worth showing.
No, also too because
I've got to change the colour.
You've got to change the colour. So.
Yeah, but also you stole my frame.
Oh, you can have that back now.
I come home and found my project all...
We've gotten more Almanac Frames since then. Oh, actually, speaking of Almanac Frames, we keep forgetting to thank Linda for the beautiful Almanac Frames she sent us. Unbelievable, huge ones. So Brent will be using them because he tends to use the great big ones. So Linda, thank you. Linda from I think she's in Morpeth. Thank you so very much. That was so kind of you. And I'm so sorry we've forgotten. Every single time we forget and we remember it after we've finished filming. So thank you, Linda. That was greatly appreciated.
And Karen took them anyway.
Well, Brent will be using them because they're the really big ones. I tend to only use the smaller ones. So what was it? Yeah.
So this one's from Victorian Rose Needle Art.
Yeah.
I started to stitch it and then come home one day and found it folded up in the corner.
Well, you did say that you had to unpick it anyway because the colour wasn't showing it, to be fair.
Yeah. So...
It is a magnificent sampler.
So it's Miss Alice Smith sampler.
It is one of the most beautiful samplers I've ever seen. And there's a Facebook group, I think, for that Brent's joined. So, but you just found that, I think you're doing that on Eureka, and the colour in the border
was too light.
Just disappeared into the fabric. So he's just going to unpick the little bit he's done. You know when you sort of start to stitch something and it's not looking right, so it sort of stops you in your tracks?
So that's the fabric that we've done it on.
Yeah.
And one of the background colours.
You should just show this very sad little star.
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm just saying. So it's this border here and you just can't see it. Yeah, so
I just gotta...
you'll either change the fabric or change the thread.
Yeah, do one of those two.
Yeah. Might look nice now you've got Duxbury. Could be nice on Duxbury now.
Yeah.
Nice antique look. Oh, this is Brent's grandmother is, well, not grandmother, 10th great grandmother or something, is one of the ladies on this sampler.
Yeah. So it was the Coming to America
by Brenda Gervais.
Yeah, with the needle
to celebrate the 400th anniversary of the Mayflower landing. But the exciting thing for Brent is that his 10th or 9th great grandmother is actually one of the ladies listed on this, and that's is it Sammy Mullins? Yeah.
So I'd started with this, and for some reason it got shoved to the bottom of a pile.
But yeah. I think we just got busy, baby. I think we just got busy with dyeing and stuff, and
yeah. So I've got to go back to that because
what is your grandmother's name? I can't even think. Yeah, I know it's Mullins.
Patricia Mullins.
No, it's not. Mrs. W. Mullins. So if you have a look at the cover, that is Bren's direct ancestor, and his whatever his 10th great grandfather is John Alden, and Mrs. Mullins' daughter was on the Mayflower too, and she married John Alden, but she's not on the sampler big listed because she wasn't married at the time. And I think it was only the married women that Brenda put on there. You got another little chart in there too. What was the bonus chart that I think I might have to snap? Oh, there was a bonus chart that was like an autumn one. But I think I might. Yeah, I love this one. Celebrate Harvest. I think that's a really sweet one. Look, we did. Yeah. They were like needle minders and
So there's the threads.
the threads. It's beautiful.
There's a little sticker for the back.
Yeah, there's a thing to put your threads on.
A little needle minder. A little pillow.
You got the little boy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a...
Just a thing about Brad. Oh, that was the fabric. The fabric that it's on. What's the fabric?
There.
Oh, that's the fabric that's on, yeah. There's a piece of linen in there somewhere. It's there it is. Which is out of Bradford's journal.
Yeah. So that was the back.
That was to put... No, that's to put on the back of the pincushion, yeah. So, like I said, mostly interesting for Bren because he's a direct descendant, so it's nice to have a relative's name actually on a sampler. So it's kind of like your own antique sampler, really. So, yeah.
So they're all the whips that I've currently got going.
And again, once Brent's finished that, I know a few people are after this. We're happy to do a giveaway for that one when he's finished. Don't hold your breath, but...
Yeah, it'll be like 20 years.
So hopefully you'll have it finished in time for the 401st anniversary. No, it'll be the second. 400.
No, it'll be like the
2020. It was 2020. Oh my goodness.
It'll be the 450th.
So yeah. Okay.
So I've also got 3 designs that I wanted to
That
stitch.
you want to do.
Yeah. So the first one.
It's a kit for the homespun sampler group.
Whoops. What is that?
I have no idea.
Little
That.
card. It's from Needlework Press. It's the Mary Ann Aldred sampler.
Aldred sampler. Not as big as you would think, so I think you should be able to actually do that fairly quickly. But
Yeah. So it's on
Bren fell in love with this one when you saw it.
vintage country mocha. It's on a 40 count.
And we could always change that to a larger count if we need.
And
Oh, you've got a needle line. You've got a thread drop.
yeah, so they're the threads in the kit, and there was a little
We are both members of the group, so we kind of tend to share the
little
kits.
thread ring with the sampler on it.
It's beautiful, beautiful. And it's not, as I said, it's not a very big sampler.
Or maybe that's who the
That might be who the floss. Yeah, I'd say
that
that's who the
card's
floss.
probably for the it'd be for the floss ring.
For the floss ring, and you've just taken it out and started to get it cleaned up. When are you going to start that one?
Not sure.
Okay.
One day. Am I going to finish
The
something?
chart there too. That you don't have?
That's the chart there.
No, the other one. The one for Laura's birthday.
It's there.
Jumping ahead.
Push it.
I'm very excited. Bren's got all these things. Okay.
So this is in my Halloween Star Wars bag.
From Cindy at Stitchery Express.
This was the chart.
Cindy has some fabulous project bags at Stitchery Express, so contact them. And that's the one that, ironically, Brennan picked this out to start for the new year.
So it's a scarlet letter.
Did not realise that it's
Elizabeth Isles.
it's the chart that's been picked for Laura from Brenner and the Serial Starter for her big birthday, which is the 1st of January, which was yesterday, but today in America. So, ironically enough, it's the same sampler, so he's joining in that sale now. He's not really a sale person, but seeing as he's and I'm going to kit that up later on today for him.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't kitted that up yet. I haven't kitted either of these next two
So,
up.
yeah. Well, that one's okay because it's for your birthday.
Yeah, so this is the one that I'm going to stitch for my birthday. It's a Merrywin Farm chart, Merry Inglis.
It's in June, so anyone wants to join us, we'll be doing a stitch along for that. Mary Inglis, 1830. And that was reproduced by Melinda Cole from Merrywin Farm. It was 2016, I think, but you just picked it out and fell in love with it.
I love the blue roof on the house.
We have a group of stitchers that we belong to here, and everyone has to pick a sampler for their birthday month. So Brendan's picked that one, and we all start that. So that is Brendan.
That's me. That's the easy
I'm a bit
part.
embarrassed by this next bit. I don't even know where to start. Oh dear. If it does go too long, I will split it into next video.
No, it's probably going to
Brendan,
be
how
2
long have we
hours.
already been going? Can you see?
About half hour so far.
Oh my gosh, it is going to be a long one.
So I've got another 2 hours to go, I'm guessing.
Which ones will I do first? Just
You've got that pole
I don't
there.
even know. So these ones are ones that I would like to kit up, and then start them at some point. They're obviously not all going to be in 2022. Like, that'd be lovely. And if I win Lotto tomorrow and I can do nothing but stitch, maybe they will all be this year, but that's not likely to happen. So I just thought I'd go through a lot of the ones that are on my to-do list at some point. One thing I am doing, I'm having a go at Whip Go this year. I figure I might as well join in. So the numbers that were picked come up for me this month, and I'm stitching 7 days. That's my goal for everything I have in my Whip Go chart, which I'll put up in the next video because I'm still refining a couple of things on there. But I'm just going to stitch 7 days. So two numbers are called, so that means 2 projects every month, 7 days on each, and that leaves me half the month to do everything else I have to do. I'm going to do my best in January, but because we've got Nashville coming up, I'm probably going to have to be doing a bit of sample stitching model stitching because I am up against the clock with getting the charting done for that. But the 2 projects that came up for me, and I've got them in my kits there, are Salem Remembered by the Primitive Needle and Ruskin's Penguins by Modern Folk Embroidery. So I'm actually quite excited that those 2 got called this month, so I'll look forward to starting those. They are in my kits that I will show you later. So Whip Go is happening. And then, as I said, we're in a group of friends where everybody picks their favourite thing. And again, I'll show you when we get to the kits and stuff. But this month I started, years and years ago, Blackbird Designs did a Loose Feathers Club, and there was a bonus chart in 5 different months. And those bonus charts create like a little mystery sampler. So our friend Andrea picked that for her birthday. So the whole bunch of us started that one, so I'll show you that one later. But first of all, I'll show you the things I want to stitch today at the end, but these are things that I would like to get kitted up progressively. The one thing I would like to do, I'd like to finish, if I can, 22 projects, start and finish 22 projects in 2022. Now, they can be little Christmas ornaments, and many of them will be Halloween ornaments, but I want to finish 22. So let's hope that in December of this year, when we will do a whip parade and everything, we haven't been organised enough really to have done, well, Brendan's pretty much done his whip parade, but I've got stuff everywhere. So I'm kind of getting all that organised, written down when I've started, what I'm doing for this year. So we'll do a whip parade in December. But, okay, here we go. So I'll just go through. I have taken everything out of the bag, so there shouldn't be any crinkling. But I'll do this quickly because all that kit stuff down there is going to take a while as well. Okay. In no particular order.
You've got 20 seconds per chart.
I don't need 20 seconds per chart.
5 seconds per
Oh,
chart.
stop it, Brendan. This one is Cozy Into Winter, Jeanette Douglas. I should have you putting these back in the bags for me, baby.
Not happening.
I know. Okay. Ruth Gibb, 1882, by Hands Across the Sea. I am literally just going to go through like these. As I said, these are ones I'm yet to get up. Aren't they pretty? They only just arrived. Love them. Aren't these charts? These are the first ones we've gotten with the ring bound. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, you never showed these to me.
No, probably not.
No.
You've read out Dying Fabric. I've barely seen you for weeks. Harriet Goddard, 1817. A few people are doing this one, and I do want to start that one this year. So what I'll do before I put all these back into their bags and stuff, I'll actually organise it into the order I want to start kitting them up. So, and this one, I actually love this one, and this is another one I definitely want to stitch this year for Christmas next year.
It's a good format.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. I really like it. This one is Mary Snow, and I definitely want to have this stitched and on the wall for Christmas this year. Love that. A friend of mine wants to stitch that with me as well. So that's another one. It's a cool format.
Easier to stitch from because they lay flat.
Yeah.
And you can fold them over.
Yeah, I know. It's very good. As always, Hands Across the Sea charts. Beautiful quality of chart. Okay. And because we supplied the fabric for this, I got Live on Little by Plum Street Samplers, which was, I think, a retreat kit or something, but because we supply the linen, we get the chart. Righto. I think my bracelet is banging on the table, so my apologies. This one, Chessie and Me, Christmas Blessings. I should be handing this to you, Brendan, because your arm is longer than mine. We might have to do that. This one, cricket.
That'll keep you awake at least.
You might find some. Actually, I think there is one that you want to do in here. Three Gables by the. There's a lot of these are my Halloween ones. Cricket Collection.
Stop banging them on the table.
I'm trying not to.
No, the charts.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant my bracelet. Okay. This one is Stitching Sisters by Chessie and Me. I said I'll go through these fairly quickly.
Stop banging on the table.
What am I banging? It's my wristwatch.
You're banging every chart on the table.
I'm not. I haven't touched them.
I just watched you do it.
This one is. I gotta tell them what it is. It's Be Merry Pin Pillow. Oh my gosh, there's going to be divorce this year. That's going to be the big thing for 2022.
Just as long as you come back and search the fabric, but that's okay.
Yeah, put me to work. All right.
Just did it again.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant I was doing something over there. I thought I'm not touching them.
On the table.
I thought you meant I was doing it. Then shut up, Brendan. Right, Sarah Casey Unwin, 1848. Chessie and Me.
Don't bang it on the table.
First Snowfall, Pink Heap, Stacey Nash Primitives. This is in my Whip Go. Heartstring Samplery, Baby, It's Cold Outside. That's on my Whip Go board. I do remember that one. I found a lot of, I'm not doing it, a lot of nice.
Just about to.
Stop it. Oh my gosh. Esther Edison, 1832 Sampler by Chessie and Me. You get them close enough? In Friendship, Plum Street Samplers. Reminds me of Paulette, that one.
Well, she designed it.
Oh, I know that, but it reminds me of... Honestly, if this is going to be the start of 2022, we're in for fun. Wicked Christmas. Now, I can never... This is just Sarah, but I think they're from... I think she's from Italy. But just Sarah is the name of the designer. But this combines Christmas and Halloween, so how perfect is that for me? Yep. Now, again, this one... Oops. I'll grab the fabric at least. Again, because we supplied the linen, this one is This Happy Morning, and it's going on our Black Swan. It's going to be fun. But I love the black version. I was tossing up with the hog bristle version, but no. So that'll be stitched on that.
So this is an exclusive, right?
That's an exclusive to Country Sampler, and I don't know if you can still buy it. I think she had the cut-off date for her third intake, I think, back in December. So that will be released by Paulette at some point this year, though, I assume. This is also on my Whip Go board. It's the Equality Sampler by Plum Street Samplers. I love her Rhode Island samplers. They're my favourite that she does. Well, I love everything Paulette does, but and Hello Day In by Brenda Gervais. I'm getting through them, sweetie. Bobbing for Pumpkins, Brenda Gervais. Oh, I think that goes the other way, but yeah, no way. No way. I know I showed this at the end of last year, but here we go. You want to do you don't want to do that pronunciation?
We'll just show the picture.
Thank you. Italian designer. I really wish I've got to learn how that's pronounced. I'd love it if she just goes to market and actually ask. Isn't that terrible? I'm assuming it's a she. They. I'm not sure who the designer actually is. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the City Stitcher, and it's called Phoebe's Forest. And I was really happy to find out that this was still available. I've loved that one for years. That's going back a long time. When was that one done? Can I have a look? I'll see what year that was. Does it say what year? I know I saw this years ago. Doesn't look like it has a date on there.
Yeah, you're boring everyone.
Anyway, fabulous.
Everyone's
chart.
just falling asleep.
Honestly, this one I love. This is Ink Circles Spring Snow.
Haven't seen that one either.
That's it. Well, I think I got that a couple of years ago, and I was going through and I was sorting everything out, and I found that. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, Tracy's done a nice chart there.
She always does nice charts. The Scarlet House Little Deeds Sampler. That should be a quick stitch. Now I saw this one years ago, and then I saw it, I think, in one of Michelle Bendy's videos, and she's done it on like a dark grey. It's really cool, and it's designed for all your broken needles just to live on this sampler. It's called Here Lies My Needles by Shakespeares Peddler. So when I saw it on the darker linen, I thought, oh, perfect. That's what I want to do it on, something dark. Well, when I say dark, like a deep grey. I think that'll look really good.
You don't break needles, but you just lose them.
I do. I know. Oh, I panic when I panic when I lose needles, just because that little one will find them in 2 seconds. Well, this is a bit crinkly, but this is beautiful. I've been wanting to stitch this for years. This is definitely going to be on my to-do list for this Christmas. Letters from Santa, Brenda Gervais, and I saw this beautiful one that somebody made for Carol Salt Box Stitcher on one of her videos. Excuse me, I think she did like an exchange thing. And she got that, and it was just beautiful. So I did a screen capture so I can finish mine in a similar way. This is Teresa Kogut, Scylla Witches Quaker. And I'm going to do the little bits of green on that with a glow-in-the-dark green from Krynic. Okay, so this one is Nottingham. I think it's Chrissy, Finding a Farm Girl, I think, is starting a sale for this. I think it's on the 1st of April. Now, that's the original. By Kathy Barrick. But Kathy also put up some different colourway options the other day, and I fell in love with the black one. So I'm changing a few of the colours that she said, but I'm actually going, mine will have a similar look to that one, because I just love that on the black. So if you check out Kathy's Facebook or whatever, where Instagram, you'll see all the different conversions for that. Now, I know I showed this one last week, but this one I want to start. This one's Peacocks in the Garden by With My Needle, Ellen Chester. I love Ellen's designs. Lovely lady. I met her a few years ago when she was out here. Sandra from Hens Across the Sea Samplers and I went over to the Cruel Goblin and met Ellen, and that was a fun day. So that was lovely. Very nice lady. I've got to do this, Brenda, because this one is the Jane Harris Sampler, Macintosh Samplers, presented by 1884 Stitchery. Love this. So cool. Now we're talking about what we're starting for our birthday months. So I've chosen, I've loved this for years. This is Ragamuffin 2, a Quaker sampler by Shakespeares Peddler. So that's what we're doing in May, if anyone wants to join us. So that'll be my birthday sale. Another one. This one I think was a release last year. This is Faith, Hope, Peace and Love by Teresa Kogut. I love that one. I think this one, I want to say this is Ronnie's, our friend Ronnie. This is what she's picked for her birthday month. And that is Merry Christmas by Blackbird Designs. I think that's Ronnie's choice. This one is fabulous. This one, I think this one may be out of print because on the Unicorn group, this one was sent to me. This one is John Foster, 1885 sample. I want to get that one done fairly soon because I want to return that one. I've got to get some of the ones that I had planned on getting, all the ones that I've been loaned back. And if anyone needs them back earlier, please let me know. But I am going to prioritise the ones that are on loan to me. This is a new one from Kitten Stitcher. This came out with her red letter book as well, which I'll have to go and grab in a moment. This one's
Shakespeares Peddler.
By Shakespeares Peddler. Who did I say?
Kitten Stitcher.
Oh, yeah, Shakespeare's Peddler. Teresa Burnett. So this is Fanny's Flowers, and I just love that. And I'll get the book in a moment and show you that too. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. This one I downloaded a couple of days ago. This is from Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's called the Moonshine Cabin. Now, I'd love to do this on our Black Swan, but again, I've got to see how I go with all the dark, all the black. What I'd like to do and what I can do could be two very different things. Okay. Now, I've wanted to stitch this for years and years and years and years, as long as I can remember. And again, I don't know. Oh, there we are, 2006. So for many years, I think I've had my original copy when this was first released from Rosewood Manor. But then I saw Julie, Kansas City girl in Colorado World. Got my tongue back in. She's almost finished this. She did it for the 100 hours of stitching for the missing and murdered Indigenous women sale that was on several months ago. I think it was back in October. So now I am dying to start this now, but our group of stitchers all want to do it as well. So I've been told I think we're starting this in June. I don't know how I'm going to wait that long, but this is And a Forest Grew by Rosewood Manor. I just love that so much. Love that so much. I can't wait. But there's about 1,000. Look at this. I think there's about 1,000 DMCs. Look at this. Look at the DMCs in that thing. There are a few DMCs I'm going to have to collect to have that way. What do you say, babe? And you know what? I'm probably going to do something very unusual. I may even stitch that on white. Can you imagine? Imagine me stitching on a non-hand on something. This is Noel sampler. I saw a lot of people stitch this one for the Christmas just gone, so I'd like to have it on the wall for next Christmas. Noel sampler by Brenda Gervais. This one's Friends of the Flowers, Friendship Sampler 2021 by Mill on the Floss. Is that right? Mill on the Floss? I think that's the name. Yes. So that's a PDF download. Love that one. Now this is the one I thought you'd like to do, Brendan. This one's Two Familiars by the Cricket Collection. I thought you'd love that one. Brendan loves ravens, anything with ravens in it. That's a nice quick stitch, don't you think? Mm-hmm. So that one might go on. You want to put that over there. And it's the raven I think Brendan will do because you wouldn't want to do the cat. I didn't even know there was a cat thing on there. Isn't that funny?
It's not really me.
Fun. Not the cat's not, but the... Careful you don't put the thing up to the camera.
No, I'm just going to see. Yeah. So
is it the cat as well? Yeah, well, forget the cat. Well, we'll give it away afterwards so any cat lovers can get it. But Brett will probably... Yeah, I thought that'd go over there. We'll stitch the raven. This one is Playing with Jack's Cricket Collection. Oldie but a goodie. I don't know what year that was, but I think it's from a while ago. I'm collecting 2014. Not that old. Okay, and this is another beauty by Rosewood Manor that's been on my wish list. Oh well, my want-to-do list for many, many, many years, and I've had it there for years. And this is called Inspiration, and I think that's magnificent. Everything Karen does is amazing, but I think And a Forest Grew is my favourite, and that would be my second favourite. And then I also I haven't got them here, but I would like to work my way through her Autumn Quaker, Winter, Summer, and Spring Quakers because they're beautiful. Now Jenny Bourne, her birthday is September, I think. Yes, I'm sure. And her birthday choice for her month isn't an actual design. She just said to stitch something mystical or something, and I said we'll do witches fit into that category, and she said yes they do. So I'll be doing Spellbound by Nora Corbett. I think that's beautiful. And then that'll be a read. It's not like a big Mirabilia, so that's one of Nora's smaller ones, so I will do that for Jenny's month. This is a lovely one. I think this one came out by the Elegant Thread at Expo back in August. And this is La Jardin du Papillon. Something to do with butterflies, clearly. I love that little one. I think I was going to do that one on a platinum linen. Okay, I've loved this for years too, and I've seen Laurie Holt.
Did you notice it's written down in English?
Oh, Butterfly Garden Sampler. No, I hadn't, Brendan. Thank you.
It's okay.
Oh, we are really sleep deprived at the moment. This one is A Saviour's Praise by Shakespeare's Peddler. And again, I've seen, I'm sure it's Laurie Holt doing this one. And the more I see that one come to life, I thought, oh, I've got to stitch that. It's beautiful.
Well, the Teresa Burnett in here.
Yes, I do. And she's in the room next to us at Market, so that could be very dangerous. We've moved up to the 5th floor at Market this year, so, and we just noticed on the floor plan that Teresa is, Shakespeare's Peddler is in the room next to us. So that'll be handy for her to pick up linen. It'll be handy for me to go shopping, so that could be very dangerous. Now, this is, Sovereign Samplers are exclusives to the Cruel Goblin. And I saw this one. This is the actual antique on the cover, but I've seen this one stitched, and it's beautiful. And it's Mary Ann Wilcox, 1829. And if you need that one, you can contact the Cruel Goblin. I'm not sure if it's a download. I actually bought it at the shop, But I do know they're doing some PDFs now as well, so it's just beautiful. I think this was another one from Expo. This is a deep fry tag, 1849. I think they might have been doing this at the Attic. I'm not sure, but it's From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. Beautiful, beautiful. Anything with roses in that kind of Biedermeier sort of style, I love. Is that like a Biedermeier type style, Brendan? Sort of that woolwork type thing. These are a couple of ones on loan to me by some kind people. This one is Quaker Garden by Blackbird Designs. Someone said the rumour is that's being re-released at market. I can't say that this year. Yay! This one is Blackbird's Winter Delivery. Blackbird Designs, another out of print. This one's also on loan to me. This is Elizabeth Easton by The Good Housewife. Love that one. I said I need to get these done. Back in there because I've got to be very careful because I worry when they're on loan or they're practically wrapped in cotton wool here because I get really worried. Oh, and this one is one of my all-time favourites. I think this one's Naomi's choice for March, so we're all starting this one in March. And this is Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain by Kathy Barrick. Did you just yawn?
Yep.
That is sensational. I love that. I can see myself starting that and not wanting to put my needle down. So luckily that one will be started when I'll probably take that over and stitch that at market, actually. It's a long plane trip over there. What is it, baby? 15 hours or something?
16 hours.
16 hours. And we haven't been on a plane in over 2 years, so that's going to be very interesting. This is Modern Folk Embroidery, Joan Sands, 1839. Thank you. Wake up, Brendan. I need to get some caffeine into this boy. We're only through the charts so far.
You're not even halfway through them.
What?
You're not even halfway through
I am halfway through them, baby. It's not that bad. This one is Whilst Iris Naps, Matilda Isabella Creasy, 1852. Just beautiful. Love that chart.
Oh, it's a heavy chart.
It is a heavy chart. There's a lot in there. Now, I know a lot of you are stitching this, and I've been wanting to stitch this forever and a day, and I think I've avoided it. I want to only do one Hawk Run Holo at a time, but I am starting this
show
one.
it or not?
This is Halloween and Hawk Run Holo. I was just explaining it.
Wow.
Brent's going to dye me a piece of Yeshua, of Duxbury for that one, because I want that really aged and grungy. So, as I said, I plan on only having one Hawk Run at a time, but I just love that, and I need that for Halloween. So if anyone's doing a sale for that, let me know, because I'm sure a lot of people are, and I'd love to join in because I need some motivation.
Did you just swear?
Did I swear?
It sounded like it.
I did not. Did I?
I'm going to have to go back and...
Brent's going to have to bleep something out if I did. I did not, did I?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I'm not saying it.
What did it start with?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't the other. This is Birds of a Feather, Remember Me.
I'm going to have to
Embarrassed now.
bleep that word out.
Brendan! Now you've got me all embarrassed. I'm completely distracted now thinking, what did I say?
I'm going to have to bleep it out, otherwise we're going to get a bad rating.
Yeah, I was going to say, won't get through YouTube. This is The Scarlet House, Sarah Elizabeth Brooke, 1842.
We'll lose our child-friendly
Our
status.
child-friendly, so lovely. Oh, my, we're getting there.
That's a nice one, though.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at the bricks. Yeah, you might want it. That might not go on your list. Yeah, that's going on Brendan's file. I thought he might scaffle that one. This is Sarah. Oh, there is a bit of a theme with Shakespeare's Peddler. I think Shakespeare's Peddler have my favourite samplers, to be honest. That and Scarlet House, I think, would be my two favourite antique sampler producers. Oh, there are others as well.
Besides us.
Oh, of course, besides us. Sarah Chapel, 1831, Shakespeare's Peddler. Looking at all these, I have a very eclectic taste because a lot of it's Halloween. This one is All Hallows Eve by Joan Elliott. Saw this one stitched by somebody last year and thought, oh, I've never seen it before. I have to have that. Gorgeous. Oh, look, Shakespeare's Peddler, just for something different. This one is Anne Grant, 1829. Now, this one you can't see very well in the picture, but I think this would be stunning stitch. So that's going to be high on my list of things to kit up. I really, really love that. How big's that thing? 290 by 350, so about average. Yeah, about normal. We're almost through these. This one is Stone Street Stitchworks, Scottish Garden. That's a nice one, I think. It's a nice, simple one.
Mm-hmm.
Another Whilst Iris Naps, Agnes Lyle, 1832. Love a big white house. Beautiful. See, that one's only 151 by 201, so that's not too bad. Isn't that beautiful? What's this one? This one is Witch's Store by Sub Rosa, 2017. Oh my gosh, it does feel like quicksand. It's like you're just never getting out. This one's an oldie but a goodie. Oh, a real old, this was before you and I were married even. We were engaged this year. 1994, but I still love it, and I think it's still available. Weeping Tree Sample by the City Stitcher, 1994. We were babies, Brendan.
It's still in. Just wrinkly and grey.
Oh, dear. Oh, look, who's that one by? Another Teresa Burnett. Shakespeare's Peddler, Two Skinny Dogs. Isn't it amazing?
They look like sausage dogs.
I know. I'm actually thinking of putting whippets in there. I think I'll put two skinny dogs. They seem tall, skinny dogs.
They're sausage dogs.
They're not sausage dogs. But they will be whippets when I just put the two dogs in. But I love it in general. It's Two Skinny Dogs, Martha Mulder, 1859. I think I shall elongate those puppies to be our dogs. Two whippets need to go in there. Maybe Jimmy and Toby. Now this one I picked up at, I think it was Market in 2020. I can't say Market last year anymore. It was Market 2 years ago. This is by one of our favourite people at Market, because it won't feel like Market until Ronnie Rowe comes up and I hear his booming voice come and have a drink with us at the bar. He and his wife, the loveliest people. This is called Golden Age, and it's part of his Golden Age series, and it's called Daniela. And it's got a bee, a butterfly. It's just one of my favourite designs, and I am definitely starting that this year. And that's by Ronnie Rowe Designs. His Golden Age series is beautiful. When I saw that, I just thought, oh, that is divine. Getting close now. Oh my gosh, there's another Shakespeare's Peddler moment. This is Lindy Stitches. A lot of you have done this one. This one is Birds to the Boughs. Oh, it's just a PDF download. I love that one. I've seen quite a few people either stitching that or finish that, and I love it. Oh my goodness, another. I had no idea I had so many Shakespeare's Peddler ones. That's so interesting. You don't realise who your favourite designers for certain styles are until you realise what you want to stitch. This one is Sarah Woodham, 1770 by Shakespeare's Peddler. Gosh, I had no idea. Love this one. I've already started this one. This is Grim Gourds by Plum Street by Paulette. And
it's an old one too.
Oh, it's one of Paulette's really early ones. It's in that really cool early prim sort of style. I love Paulette's designs now more than anything, but I love, and as she knows, I love all of her earlier stuff, so she kindly sends them to me, and I say, I haven't seen this one, because we chat a lot, and next minute she'll send it to me, so I'm like, well, I'm very lucky. But her early stuff is really cool, and I've noticed a lot of people out there starting to stitch Paulette's very early ones, and I keep telling her all the time she needs to keep re-releasing them, or make sure people know that they can still get them. Now this is one that somebody's loaned me as well, and this is Exemplars from the Heart When the Calling Birds Sing, which is just beautiful.
This one would be old, wouldn't it?
It would be an old one, yeah. Back around the time of like the And They Sinned and all those ones. And this one I just downloaded the other night, which is just Love and Joy by Heartstrings Sampling. Love that one. It's beautiful. It's so funny. I can't think of the one. I downloaded the one which is the charity one. I didn't grab it. The charity one for December. Beth releases one of those ones that are like the white on a colour. I can't think of the name of it. It's not terrible. But I did the one so you could buy it in December. She'll re-release it later in the year, but she does them in that month so that proceeds go to a certain charity. And I bought that one because I loved it. And I thought, oh, that'll be cool. I'll stitch that one on beetroot because I want to stitch something on our beetroot. And I thought, that'd be perfect. And when I actually got the chart, I found out she'd actually stitched the model on beetroot. So that was serendipitous. So yeah. So that's all of those. If you want to just move all that over there. What time are we up to? Are we at an hour yet?
Just passed.
Oh my goodness! All right. So that's my book of days, which I have jotted down what I've got to write in this, but I haven't started. I will pop in everything from yesterday and today in there at the end of today when I finish today's stitching. Before I go on to that, I'll just show you what I'm actually stitching today, and I hope to probably, I don't know. No, yeah, I won't get it finished today, but we've got one more day off before we start work. Back at work again because tomorrow is a public holiday here, which will be Monday. So I got part one of, where is it? Part one of Modern Folk Embroidery's new mystery stitch along. So I can show that, can't I? So this is part one. And Jacob said that the name of the person, I think is that a Dutch name?
Mm-hmm.
The lady who, or the person who originally stitched this, he's put the name across the top, which obviously will come out over the coming months. But he's also given us an alphabet in the exact same alphabet, basically, so that we can put, the same style. It's the same alphabet.
An
chart.
alphabet in the same alphabet. There's only one alphabet.
You know what I mean, Brendan? So you can actually put your own name across the top. But he said you'll have to really wait until April. Could I have that back? Because I want to start that one today.
Well, in English, we only have one alphabet.
Yeah, but in the same font is what I'm trying to say. Smart Alec. But he said wait till, if you want to make it your own name at the top, which I'm going to, wait until April. Obviously, that'll be the whole top part done, and then I can chart my name in there instead. So that means I'm only going to have 3 motives and a little bit of a border to stitch this month. So that'll be fairly doable. And I'm sure many of you have seen this. Oh, this is free, so it doesn't matter if the chart's something. Jeanette Douglas is doing these little mini bouquets, and you can stitch them. There's a little flower basket every month. It's free on her website. I think it's JeanetteDouglas.ca, I think is her address. Anyway, look up Jeanette Douglas Designs. It's her website. She's offering this for free, which is amazing. A lot of people, there's a free border up there that a lot of people stitched back in December. I'm not doing it as the whole big piece. I'm just going to stitch a little basket a month and have them in a bowl. So the very first month is, well, I bend that back. Oh, I don't think it matters because it is free, but this one is
show the whole thing,
pineapple mini bouquet. And as you can see, Jeanette has finished that as a, can you do that for me, Brent? As a little pincushion. So I'll be doing them all as pincushions. But that's a quick little stitch. As I said, it's free, so it doesn't really matter. So, but duck on to Jeanette Douglas Designs and have a look because that's going to be fun. That is literally a stitch in a day thing. So if you want to do it that way, and I just think that's beautiful. So I'll be doing this. All right. Let's see. What have I got? Let's see what I've got. Oh, yow. I've got some things here. This one is Frog Cottage Designs. I don't know why I've got this in front of me, but I haven't picked a piece of linen. I'm going to do this one on Duxbury. It's just a Prim Alphabet sample. I think I saw Mama Loves You, Michelle Mama Loves You GB on that one. I think. Speaking of Mama Loves You GB, Michelle, we just want to give you a huge thank you to, as many of you know, just behind me there, our Mary Morgan's sampler is a Welsh sampler. Michelle kindly helped us with the translation of what's written on there, which was basically, thou shalt not judge nor be judged. But she's also been so kind, and she's been researching the sampler for us. And she sent us all the links just before Christmas, which we've got to sit down. We just have been swamped. But now we've got a bit of time. We're going to sit down and go through that and do an addition to the sampler chart. So it's got a lot of the history. So, Michelle, thank you so much. That was so very kind of you. And we can't wait to sit down and read all the history that Michelle found out. So that was, we didn't ask for it. She just offered that, and that was just very, very kind. So thank you. So, yeah, so that one. Now, this one, I won't take this out of the plastic. This one I just love. We are members of the Tudor Rose Sampler Guild in the United States. So we do Zoom meetings with them, and it's a great group. If I can thoroughly recommend, if you're looking for a sampler guild to join, this is a fun group of ladies. Now, back, I don't even know when this was, August, I think. This is called Mute But Not Silent, and that's the sampler. And I just love it. Now, Brennan was going to be doing this. This was meant to be a day with Amy Mitten, a Zoom. What was it? Some sort of class or something.
It was an interactive class.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
where a whole story was told.
Yeah.
The sampler.
It's some sort of mystery thing around the sampler. I don't quite understand because unfortunately our kit didn't arrive until I think it was late November. So we were well and truly past the date for the.
Arrive.
No, it was December. December it arrived. It did too. December it arrived. So, we were about 5 months too late to do that. So I think Bren was just a bit put off because he was really looking forward to the whole thing and whatever. But when it arrived, I just said, "Oh, look, I would really love that." So he said, "Well, you might as well stitch it." So that's the beautiful threads from Amy Mitten. They're the beautiful silks. Now that is on a, looks like it's a 36 count linen, but I think we'll sub one of ours in just because I'd like it on a hand dye. So that comes in sort of many parts. What is it? Oh, many parts. Yeah, so was it 4 parts, Brent?
Yeah, because that's how it was taught.
Yeah. So if anyone is part of the Sampler Rose, Tudor Rose Sampler Guild, that's right, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And want to do a stitch along with that one with me, I don't know. I know Michelle got it. I don't know who else got it, but if anyone wants to, please let me know and we'll organise a time to start with it because that is definitely getting started this year for me. So if anyone wants to start it with me and they want to pick a date, just let me know in the comments below. Now, a couple of years ago, I was in the R&R Reproductions, Dying to Stitch Club. And these are a couple that are fully kitted. So, you know what? These are fully kitted.
So it's Colonial Gathering Club.
It was the Colonial Gathering Club. I think it was from about, could even be 3 years ago. 4 years ago, maybe. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I haven't been in a club for a long time. This one's My Heart's Welcome by Plum Street. I'm not going to take it out of that crinkly thing because all the stuff's going to fall out everywhere. That was My Heart's Welcome by Plum Street Samplers. I think it's got to be at least 4 years. It could even be longer because we've been up here 5 years and I think it was when we were in the Blue Mountains. But as I said, they come in all beautifully kitted. And I think, you know what, I've got these. I think I have a heap from the Scarlet House and Plum Street because my 2 favourite designers were doing that year. So I thought, well, no-brainer to join that one. This one's called Autumn Cottage. Oh my gosh, actually it was longer than that. It's 2016. What's that? 6 years ago.
7.
Okay, so it's a fair while. I don't know if Paulette has now, maybe they've now been released, I'm not sure. This is Autumn Cottage. Again, beautiful because it's all there just waiting for me to do. Easy peasy. So I got those ones out. And I've got some from the Scarlet House as well, which I will also do. I do know some of the ones I've got with Tanya's ones have now been released. So I'm pretty sure they probably have been with Paulette as well. Now these are just my favourite things. So this is Salem Remembered by the Primitive Needle. That's on my whip go for this month. That's the chart. I've got the kit in there, but I just like to keep the chart separate because I'm so worried. That's going back to Paulette when we go back to market. Go over to market in March. That'll be getting returned to her along with Moonsick, which I'm stitching with some friends. This is Witch's Hollow. This is on loan from my friend Ronnie. These are my favourite charts ever. And then we've got Blackened Sky. Got to be so careful because these are like gold, these charts. Excuse me. So they're just on loan from Ronnie. That's Blackened Sky. So I've just got them in those because I'll be working off my working copy because I don't want them hurt in any way. As I said, they're like gold. And another one from Ronnie. This one's on my whip go board. This is Crescent Angel by the Primitive Needle. Trying to get it so it's not all shiny. So I put those in my... I'm always so worried about those. Okay. Righto. I'm in a group of stitchers on Instagram, and this is the same group that did the Carol and Amelia Trail stitch along, which I'm still doing. But every project, somebody on there runs it, so they'll sort of say, okay, stitch the border onto the left, plus a little urn of flowers and a letter or something. Jody is running the two that have started on the first, and she's been smart. She's actually stitching the week ahead for us. So she's actually stitching the week, taking a photo, telling us that's our assignment for the week, and then she'll be in the week we're stitching that, she'll be stitching the next week. So she's very, very organised. If ever anyone was meant to run a sale, it's Jody. Okay, so one of the two that's being started was actually my choice, and this is Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's the Dutch Birds sampler, which is that one. I fell in love with that the minute I saw it. I'm just doing that in the called for D&C, and I'm doing this on one that Bren dyed especially for me. It's kind of a mix between Mayflower and Duxbury, but not quite as distressed as Duxbury's. It's a little flatter. So that's...
I was looking at it.
I know you were looking at it. Isn't that beautiful? Did you want to do that one?
No. I got a big enough pile.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's the first one that Jody's leading. It's in a bag that Cindy gave me for my birthday last year. Was it last year or the year before? The year before last. See, I'm already a year behind myself. I'll just have to slide this over.
I'm going to get
just
avanched.
No, just leave it like that. It'll be fine. And the second one is the Jane Stanwick's sampler, 1843. And this one I'm doing in a conversion that a friend sent me, which is beautiful. And that's being done on our Eureka. Isn't that fabulous? That one's by Samplers Revisited. I said the other one was Modern Folk Embroidery. No, yeah. So they're the beautiful, beautiful colour. I like it when somebody does that twist. Show you. If I can do it. So that's the twister colours. Beautiful. That I'm actually doing it in, as I said, in my friend's conversion that she sent me. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that for a red house. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm actually doing the red house. It's in Country Redwood and Ruby Slippers. So yeah, very excited. So again, we've got our assignments for the week, and I am determined to stay on track. Another bag Cindy gave me. What else have I got? Okay, so these are all some of the things I'm kidding. What's this one? Okay, now my friend Jody, same friend, she and I are doing, I know a lot of people doing this out there, and I strongly recommend you doing this because this is probably the project I'm most looking forward to doing this year. This is the Scarlet House and Heartstring Sampler. This was from, I think, 2020's market. It might have even been 2020 market. This is the Berry Bowl sampler, which many of you have obviously seen. It's been all over the place for the last 2 years. Can't even believe it's only 2 years. It's all in the cord 4 threads, and I'm doing it on. Now I'm doing my stitching on ballet slippers. So look at that, beautiful, beautiful colours. Look at that. So the idea is, I'll stitch the entire thing on ballet slippers, leaving a couple of inch gap in the middle. This is what I understand. Jody is stitching her half, I think, on that icy blue that you did especially for her. And so what we will do, we'll decide on which half we're sharing. We cut it down the middle. Jody sends me her half. I send her my half. And then we stitch it right down the middle. And then we embroider the cartouche in the middle. That's my understanding. I'll be having a chat to Tanya about that at market this year, just so I can be doubly sure that's how it works. But that is how it works. But I might need to get some advice from her about how I do that cartouche in the middle. I'm sure you stitch it after it's been joined back together, but I want to make sure that one's correct. So, yes, so as far as I know, it's going to be on ballet slippers and a mystery ice blue that Brendan did. So, yeah, so that's with my friend Jody, and we swapped. We started that at the lunch we did just prior to Christmas, and we'll be swapping that back over at our Christmas lunch about 2 weeks before Christmas this year. So that one is going to be super, super, super fun. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, I seriously don't even know where to start. So as I said before, my friend Andrea chose the mystery, the what do you call it? The Blackbird Designs mystery from all those years ago. There's some of the threads. My lovely friend Linda, who's also part of this sale, she gifted me with that beautiful floss drop with one of that which has got the house on it from the design. The best place to see what this thing looks like finished is over at the Gearys, I think it is. Patricia Geary has a picture of that. She's got a Facebook group for people stitching this particular mystery. So there's no actual photo other than the ones that people have finished. I have this in the project bag that Andrea, whose birthday sale it is, made for her own sale. So she gifted it. We should have been gifting her it, but she gifted that beautiful thing to us. All of us got different coloured fabrics. I got beautiful Blackbird Designs fabrics, so she knows me well. But mine's being stitched on 40 count bait clay, and that's my very tragic start on the 31st of December, which is Andrea's birthday. So I absolutely love the green. Now that's Moss by Weeks Dye Works. I've not used that before, and when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's a bit bright. And I was going to change it to, I think it was Endive or something by Gentle Art, but I'm so glad I didn't because it's stitching up really, really pretty, isn't it? Mm. So that might be one I use for designing. I think that might be a new green that might be my new thing. So I'm really liking that one. This is all going to, actually I'm going to have to put it
Just
down.
be careful how you stack them up, otherwise.
Yeah, no, it's going to go down. Okay, this one is the Barbara Anna Christmas mystery sale that came out for 3 weeks in December. I don't have a big photo, but there's nothing on there to reveal that, is there? No. So that is, you can see the little photo of the finished design there. I was keeping up on this one, but I have actually fallen behind, but I do want to get this one finished pretty soon. So that's sorry about the non-ironed fabric. But that's stitching up really pretty. The colours are just beautiful. Look at the colours. They're all mauves and dusky plums. I think I could probably finish that in a few days. A couple of friends I was doing with it finished it fairly quickly. I think the hair and everything's taking a fair while, but I just think that is so, so pretty, and I want to get that finished ASAP. Okay. I don't know what I've done with my threads for this one. Oh, this was my sad start. Now, I'm only stitching this one during the full moon, on the night of the full moon every month. This is with my two friends, Jules Darling and Julie Kansas City Girl in the Colorado World. This is Moonsick by the Primitive Needle. As I said, we're stitching on the full moon of every month. So I've got a calendar there that Julie sent us. That's my very, very tragic start. But I want to get that a lot more progress on that. I think once it's mostly the top border and the bottom border that's the heavier bit of stitching. The rest doesn't look like it's going to take too long. Are you falling asleep?
You're very boring.
Oh, stop it. Okay. This one is the Philanthropic Pumpkin, which was an exclusive kit from Kathy Barrett. I did that last time too. Kathy Haberman from Hands On Design. She did this as a special fundraiser. I think it was about last November, I think. Now, Kathy has said that that's actually not ever going to be released. It was a one-off, done deal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. She did it with Lois from Lady Dot Creates. Beautiful colours. Now, when I've finished this, I've only got a small start on it. It's just a small start, but it won't take long to finish. That was just a couple of hours. Now, obviously, the kit is going to be made up into the pumpkin, but I'm going to ask Kathy if I can actually give the chart away or sell the chart for her charity or something. I don't know, because I know a lot of people do want that, but I don't want to do anything wrong you know, when it comes to selling it, or, you know, maybe we'll do it, as I said, as a fundraiser or something for Kathy's charity or something like that, just the chart. Obviously, it won't have anything else in it, but I do know a lot of people missed out and are wanting that. So once I've stitched it, nothing else I can do with the chart. So, righto. What else? Let's go through all these bags. This is a bag from Cindy. This one is Barbara Anna Designs. I don't have the fabric for this one yet, but this is Christmas Joy. What's that one you want? Hold those ones up for me, baby.
Do all the work.
Yeah. Just twist them. It's really nice, yeah. So that's a pretty one. I love Barbara Anna. You'll see a theme with me with Barbara Anna as well. So I'm going through these as quick as I can because I don't want to bore anybody else like I'm boring Brendan. Oh, that's a bag from Cindy. It's Patience Grey that makes the bags, but Cindy has them at Stitchery Express. Okay. What else do we have here?
You don't even know what's in some of these, do you?
Oh, I know. There's things in them. I just don't know.
You just don't know what it
now
is.
this one, as you all know, I had oh no, I haven't got the front cover. That's the Advent Calendar by Croquette and Go-Go. I had that disaster with the, we said that in our last video.
Yeah, the air conditioning.
The air conditioning disaster ruined my my Advent calendar. So that's just it. Oh, there we go. That's it there. And I have, these are all of the threads, but I have to re-stitch that one. Get another piece of linen because my stitching was ruined for that one. So I will do that as an Advent for this year. So that one won't be, and I do want to do that in December. So, okay. That's my, some of these I've actually got. I don't know whether anybody else has that happen, whether they, whether you have like thread drops like that and you think, oh my gosh, what's the project for? I think that one's for my Quaker Halloween by Lila's Studio. I do have to get myself a little bit more organised. This was an exclusive pull I did for our retreat a couple of years ago. I think this was 2020. It's now available as general release, so you can get this from your local needlework shop. But this one is This Joyous Season. I've got my threads somewhere, but this is my sad start that I just did at the retreat. So got a little bit of work done on that one, but I need to get back to because that's one of my favourite Christmas samplers. Oh, this is my, okay, so this was my, I think this is going to be okay. This is
nothing wrong with it.
I know, I just
It's
think,
just the fabric.
Can you see where that was?
It's all through it, Bart.
I think it might be the fabric. Like this was my village at Run Holo. That was ruined with all the fat threads running on top of it. The threads out of this didn't run because they're DMC, but the threads that were sitting on top of it were over dyes and they were everywhere. My whole thing is Bren put like a dye run thing in there. I don't know if this was the original colour of the linen, because to me it looks like it's got fabric. I don't know if you can see that.
It's all the way through that colour.
Yeah,
It's not just in the top. This bit here didn't get any.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's still got those tones in it.
Yeah, so that's very, very special to me, that sampler, because as I said, that linen's a piece from Lakeside Linens that my friend Carol in the States sent me to do a stitch along with her back in 2000, either 4 or 6, whenever the chart was released. And I only pulled it out again recently and started that as my 25/7 project. Okay, our exclusive for the Plum Street retreat from last year is Spring Moon. You can get this on our Fox and Rabbit shop. Who's the baby?
Shop.foxandrabbit.com.
Couldn't think.
Wow.
I know.
You're a good salesperson.
Don't even know our own website. This is just beautiful. Oh man, I made a mess of that.
No, that's Lily ate that one.
Lily, yes. This is what happens when you leave. You're stitching out and you have an Italian Greyhound puppy. In all fairness to Peaches, she didn't do it.
No, Lily did. I chased her across the room.
So these are the beautiful, beautiful colours. I love that. Sads. I actually restarted this one. This is on Bake Clay. What's it on? I'm doing it on 36 count.
36.
36 count baked clay, but I've only got the moon done. But that's a lot of stitching in that moon. So I want to get back to that one. That one will be one of my constant. Might even go to the market with me with my other one this year because I love that. Okay, where are all the? Here we go. Let's go through. This is my Stitch Folk bag. This is one that also got it's got damaged in the. Well, the good thing is Bren managed to save my beautiful bag. The only thing is because we had to put the dye run stuff in the washing machine, the beautiful photo of the stitching people that was on the back all went away. But the good news is he saved my beautiful bag from Barry at Stitch Folk. So what's in it? Oh, this one was from. Oh, I haven't got the book here. This one.
What's in it?
I've got.
You don't even know what's in them.
Well, no, I do when they got the plastic covers, the plastic sleeves. I do have to put some sort of labelling system on these things. If anyone's got a good way of labelling ones that don't have the plastic front, please let me know. This is. I'm working my way through the Sewing Club book by.
I only have 3 or 4.
Yeah, so you don't have to look, you don't have to remember. That's probably a good idea. This is from working my way through this Sewing Club book from Blackbird Designs, which is my favourite Blackbird Designs book. I don't have it with me; it's in my room. But this one is the very first one, which is like a it's like a pin drum, and that's just I've just got that one on what's that? Vintage Country Mocha. 36 count in there, the threads. Typical Blackbird colours, just gorgeous. Need to get back to that one too. I've got a couple of ones in this bag, sweetness. What's this one? Oh, wonder who that one's by. This one is our pomegranate sample. Oh, the patterns are crushed. Again, available on our website as a PDF download. All the kits are on the way too, so we're sorry for the slow mail. Everything over here, it's slowed down around Christmas. All the kits and stuff are out, but they're just taking their sweet time with Australia Post at the moment, so just hang in there if you haven't received it yet. Some people I know were getting them last week, so that's this one I've done in Felix and Cloudy Day by Cottage Garden Threads, and that's my sad start, and that's on paperback. A little bit of a tragic start, but I do want to get back to that one. Maybe I should get Brendan on to stitching that one. Seeing as it's his design, he should stitch his own model. What do you think?
No.
Nope. When are you going to start stitching samples?
Never. Too slow. Too easily distracted.
Yep, that's right. Okay.
As long as you can wait like 4 years, then I'll stitch your model.
Okay, this is my my Whip Go project. So this is that Salem Remembered. So I'm doing it. I think 2 of the Glorianas were, or one of them was discontinued. So I'm doing it in Briar Patch Belsoir. I think I've substituted that one for one of the discontinued ones. I'm doing it in Gloriana Pomegranate, and I'm doing it in Silken Colours. Doesn't have a name. It just says SNC 1004, and I'm just doing that on our Mayflower. So that'll be one of my Whip Go projects this month. So I should have some good progress. I'll have at least 7 days progress to show you in February on Salem Remembered. So I'll keep that one out because that's one of my Whip Go projects. I think you should do Whip Go, Brendan.
No.
You haven't got enough projects to put on the board.
And I don't have enough time.
So I know I do. I don't either, but this is going to be a year we get some stitching done because I'm over not having enough time to do things. In my another Stitch folk bag. Love that so much. Very beautiful. This is What Remains Is Love. Another salon behind on, just for something different. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Love Barry's bags. Luckily that one wasn't in the air conditioning drama. One of my few whips that I'm not. Oh, this is a very sad start. But I'm doing this with the Fibres to Die For silks. Oh, these are so beautiful to work with. They really are beautiful to work with. That's my sad start. But that was only about an hour's stitching, so. And they're the beautiful, beautiful silks. And I've got that on our Mayflower. Oh, no, it's on ballet slippers. 40 count ballet slippers. I'm doing that on. One of my favourite linens. So that's What Remains Is Love, and that was an exclusive from Traditional Stitches in Canada. I don't know if that's still available. I don't think it is. I think you had to order that one last year. But contact Traditional Stitches and they'll be able to let you know. So in my beautiful bag. And in another Stitch Folk bag, Barry, I got this one in the second colourway. Look at that. Look at the ribbit. This is where I want to start. This is Jack's Bash by Plum Street Samplers. Got to have this for Halloween. Again, only 168 by 185, so not too bad. They're the pretty colours. Beautiful, beautiful colours. And I'm doing that on, looks like Mayflower, right? Mayflower. On 40 count Mayflower. So, you really did need to be doing something while this was happening. So
should have gone ahead to sleep.
Yeah, I think you have dozed off a few times. If I find watching this back that you're asleep, that's it. Oh my goodness. You know, the sad thing is this is only a fraction of everything I've got, but these are the things I want to work on.
No, I'm looking in your box.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm going as quick as I can.
Wow.
This is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. This is a bag from Vicky Gable. Look at that. Awesome. It's sparkly. I don't think you can see the sparkles in the light.
It's very glittery.
Is that Stitch and Button?
Yeah.
Vicky's Stitch and Button. Pretty sure it's Stitch and Button. She has fabulous project bags. Look at that cute little blingy. It's like a Texan star or something. As many of you know, Sebastian, I think you're going to stitch this one with me, or you might be stitching it. We've got to get that sale going. This is called One Nation by Bygone Stitches. This one back in 2010. But what I love about it is we've visited many, many states in the United States. I think I think last count we've done about 37. So what my plan is, I want to get the stars all stitched and then stitch in all the different states that we've visited and have that as my travelling piece, so that each time we go over another border, and next year we should do an extra few, I would think. This year we should do we'll be doing quite a lot of, because we should have 2 trips to the States this year. As we cross into a new state, I'll stitch that in my piece. So that will be my constant travelling piece every time we go to the States. And I eventually want to tick off all 50 states. I don't know how we're going to do Alaska.
We'll have to have a trip to there.
Rhode Island, that could be a tricky one to get around. I don't know. Alaska's the main difficult one.
Why would Rhode Island be difficult?
Well, where's that? That's on the east coast there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But is it off the mainland?
No.
Oh, there you go. I don't know my geography. Apparently it's on the mainland. I thought it was...
It's only Hawaii.
I thought because it was an island. Well, I've done Hawaii. You haven't. I've done one more state than Brendan has because I visited Hawaii.
You went to school, obviously.
I never did geography a day in my life, so there we go.
Let's go, next time we go to New England, we'll go back to Rhode Island.
What could be next? That could be this year.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh well, we already know this one. This is look. Just for the sheer volume. Look at that. That is Village of Run Holo. So clearly, you can tell I have not stitched that because all of that is going to be in that sampler. So yeah. So that's my Village at Run Holo. This is my working copy. So I've got to put Village back in there, wherever it actually was. Okay. Hey, this is my other... Oh.
So that's Rhode Island.
Well, why is it called an island?
I don't know. Maybe it was at one stage, I don't know.
Oh, we can easily visit that one.
It's just down from Boston.
Oh, yeah, no, that's easy. So it's Alaska that's going to be the challenging one.
We have to just combine Canada and Alaska in one trip.
I would love to see Alaska and Canada so badly. So many times, twice now we've been so close to Canada. We were in Port Angeles up in Washington State and we literally could have driven across a bridge to Vancouver. But we
don't have to get a ferry.
Or was it Ferry Cross, was it? And that's right, it was and then we were at Niagara Falls in New York. Was that New York State?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we could have literally driven down the road. You literally crossed the river and you were in Canada. But both times we were worried, given the fact that we had visas in the United States, that it wouldn't be any problem getting into Canada, being Australians, but we were worried we may not get back into the United States. We thought we better not risk it. We also weren't sure we were allowed to take a rental car into Canada.
You weren't allowed to take.
And we thought, you know what, we better not do this, just in case we're stranded in Vancouver and or the other side of Niagara Falls. So this is Ruskin's Penguins. This is also on my Whipgo board this month, and I was thrilled when this came up because I've been wanting to do this for ages. So that's Ruskin's Penguins. It's with the Leo and Roxy floss, which I've not used before. Cannot wait. It's just beautiful. It feels beautiful, and I'm doing that on 40 count eucalyptus. So I'll keep that one out too because that's another one that's on my Whipgo. So 7 days stitching on that this month, and 7 days stitching on Salem Remembered. I don't know. I don't know. It just appeared there, so I don't know which one it fell out of. Okay. We're getting there. They're easier when they're in the project bags. Okay, this one is one that Bren bought me on eBay because this is a discontinued one. But this also Stitch Folk project bag. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous hot air balloon. I love hot air balloons. I'll tell you a story about a hot air balloon next time. Too long for this video. This one Bren bought me off eBay, and I think he paid an arm and a leg for it, but I love it. It's Happy Heart Sampler by Birds of a Feather. But the good news is it wasn't as bad when it also came with the Call for Floss. So I've just got to find a perfect linen for that one and get that one started. That was very kind. That was a lovely surprise when that arrived. Because Bren knew I'd been after that one for ages. And the good thing is it wasn't as bad as some of the charts we had seen it, like some of the prices we had seen it go for in the past. Okay. So it was still pretty scary.
You keep telling yourself that.
Anyway, well, it was a gift. It better not have been too expensive. Anyway. Okay, this is a bag from my friend Andrea. Andrea made this out of a vintage quilt from the 1930s. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. She's very clever. She makes beautiful bags. Andrea Caffrey. She's on Instagram. She's got quite a lot of bags that she's selling on there at the moment. This is Raven Bewitched by Blackbird Designs. I did want to start this last year, but I didn't get a chance. Put that on our Mayflower with the Call for threads. Look at that. Look at that. How beautiful are those colours? Blackbird Designs, knock it out of the park as always. Cannot wait to see what Blackbird will have at market this year. Sad seeing Alma on her own, but it'll be good to see her. So sure she'll have a lot of love at market this year, like she always does. This one...
You got scissors in every bag.
I know, I didn't even know I had those. I don't even know where they come from.
No wonder you could never find any scissors.
They're all in the bags. This is another Stitch Folk bag, one of my favourites. Beautiful, beautiful, with the beautiful accompanying floss catcher. Now, this is my Tragic Still. Carol and Amelia Trail. You guys have seen this a million times from me. Haven't had a chance. I did want to get more of this done in December, but we just had too much to do. But that's all good. This is going to be a different year, so that's my start. As I said to you before, I have changed some of the colours. My house is Toasted Barley by General Art, and I've made some other colour changes as well. I love Sandcastle by Weeks to Weeks, but there was too much of it in there for me. Like, I mean, I've seen it stitched with everyone using the Call for it. It's still beautiful, but for me it was a little bit too much Sandcastle, so I want to get back to that one.
Is that Bluetooth in there as well?
No, I don't know why that's in there. That's why I'm leaving it out. No, it's not part of that. Oh, maybe it might have been one of the colour conversions I was tossing up. Possibly. Well, it's not one of the Call for, but I was changing a few colours.
Just keep it all organised.
I am, Brent. I am.
You can't put any more on the table.
I know, you won't see it. You won't see it. I'm almost there.
You're building a great wall of kits as it is.
I am. This one's bag from Andrea Caffrey. Another one. What's this one? Oh,
Two
this.
in there, isn't there? 2 bits of
Oh,
fabric.
yeah, there is 2. Oh, I don't have a picture of this one. This is Mystic Sampler by the Primitive Stitcher. Again, you can see I love Primitive Stitcher. And that was a gorgeous gift, that floss drop. I think that was a gift from Naomi. And that's not... This is actually something that can be finished fairly quickly. It doesn't take... Is that the right way up? No. It doesn't take a lot of stitching, but I just haven't got back to it. It's one of those ones when you sit down and you start stitching, the motifs are so tiny, they stitch up fast. The problem is there's a lot of colour changes. In that little chart, there's all these colours. And so you're constantly stopping and starting to do little bits. So it's a quick one in that and the motifs are small, but it's a little bit time consuming because there's so many colour changes. This one is Spirits of the Dead, the Edgar Allan Poe one from Jacob at Modern Folk Embroidery. And this is on Mayflower 40 count. That's my tragic start. That's my very sad, sad start. But I do love that, and I will have that done for Halloween this year. Okay. One of Andrea's bags. This one was from Cindy. This bag was from Cindy, Stitchery Express. This was, this is Spooky Countdown by the Primitive Hair. This is that photo that you can't really see very well, but a lot of people on Flosstube and Instagram have finished this one. So you can, if you do a search for it, it's Spooky Countdown by the Primitive Hair, and you'll see some really beautiful photos of the finished ones. And I did want to do this as an advent for Halloween this year, and I was on track, and then I got distracted. But I don't want to do this again until Countdown to Halloween again this year, I think, because I do want to stitch them on a daily basis. So, but what I might do is at the start of October, I might just get a head start and just start from where I left off. That way I'll have it done in time for Halloween. So, the other one is One for the Crows by... Who's that? Brennan Gervais. And this one's nearly finished. I did this years ago and I don't know why I haven't finished. I just found it the other day. So that one's almost done. So who knows why these things happen. Okay, so that's that. I'm almost done. Are you all bored yet? I hope not.
I am.
I know you are. You were bored 5 minutes after we started. I'm on the final run now, baby. This one. This was a sale I organised, and I think she only finished this in like a month. But this is Away We Ride by Where's my chart? Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. Stitched on... You haven't released that one yet, have you? Okay, this will probably be released from Bren this year. But this is the sad... In my defence, that's I think my 4th attempt on that house. Had I not have had to unpick that 3 times, I would have been further along. This is in one of my favourite bags ever. This is Dot Dot Goose. I love the way they place the fabric underneath the plastic. Probably one of my favourite bags. I love that so much. That's Dot Dot Goose. Bren bought that one for me. And again, beautiful colours. Have you named that fabric yet?
Not yet. To be released fabric.
A to be released fabric, probably for
Later in the
like a
year.
Halloween release. Oh, not for Halloween, but for leading up to Halloween release. Yep. So that's that. Getting there.
You're going to have to repack all this.
I am going to repack. I know. Another Stitch Folk bag. Do you see a bit of a theme happening with my bags as well? I do love Barry's bags. You got to be so quick. It's so hard being in Australia, though. When those things open up for sale, they go in 2 seconds, but I thoroughly recommend them. This is beautiful. Look at the colours in this. I think you see all the purples. This is Tiny Modernist Halloween calendar. Now, I was going to do Spooky Countdown as my advent, I wouldn't call it an advent, what would you call it, a countdown thing for Halloween for last year, and this was going to be my one for this year, but I don't know what I'm going to do next. I do want to finish that Spooky Countdown. But I love this little Tiny Modernist one, and look, I mean, who couldn't be happy stitching with those kind of colours? But look at the oranges. Maybe you can do that one for me.
No, not happening.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, so I've got to work out where that one's going to fit into things. Oh, I think these are the last two.
Wow.
Yep. I think. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Almost the last two.
Except you found another 2.
They don't have project bags. I need more project bags. Okay, righto. This
Maybe
one.
you just need to stitch a few things so that you free up some project bags.
Or I can just wait till you finish and I'll snag yours.
I think a whole bunch of mine have gone missing anyway.
I thought as I was actually saying it that I probably shouldn't be saying that. My Heart Can Rest by Blackbird Designs. I kind of think I threw myself under the... Don't you be looking there.
That one was mine, I thought.
No. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it was. It come from my...
That one's from Andrea, and that was mine because I've got the bag that goes with it.
It come from my box.
No, not that one. It's similar.
I think that one come from my box too.
That one might have done. Get away from that. That one is My Heart Can Rest by Blackbird Designs. That one's from Andrea. Now this one's definitely from Andrea because it has dragonflies on it, and she knows I love dragonflies. Well, this is probably the only project I've kept up with the whole time. That is a bag from Andrea. It's got an Edgar Allan Poe on it, so I'm sure it's mine. Anyway. This are the beautiful colours. And this is the Witchy Stitcher. And I can't wait because we're almost due to start this again. I think we get our fourth last cryptid Friday this week. This Friday. So I'll see the girls for the Zoom again on Saturday. So I am up to date.
Still no Bigfoot.
Still no Bigfoot. We do have a Yeti. Yeah, and that's as close as it gets. So, hey, you didn't show. You've got your cryptids to stitch too. As you can see, thankfully, I don't know if you can see it down in the border there. That's part of the run from the aircon disaster, but luckily it didn't go any further than that, and it's in the border that will be framed out. My heart nearly froze when I saw that was underneath everything as well. I think Run Holo saved my cryptid. It threw itself under the die just to save that one for me, so I don't know which one I was panicking about more, Hawk Run, which looked like a disaster, or that one that was kind of wet in the border. I thought, oh no, I just can't do it. Okay. Second last one. This is Haunted House Sampler by Twin Peak Primitives. Oh, it says limited edition. Maybe this was Oh, I got it last year anyway. I don't know. Oh, I just love this. There's, I think, Eclectic Possessions. There's quite a few people stitching this one or have stitched this one. Twin Peak Primitives. Just love it so much. Where are we? This one. I haven't actually started yet, but that'll be on that one there. So, yeah.
It's prehistoric, isn't it?
Yeah, prehistoric. Yeah. So that's, you can see I do love my Halloween stitching, and I've got more Halloween stitching on my Whip Go board. So what I've got to do in this next week, or not this next week, but this month, because I've got the Whip Go assignments for this month, is I have to go through and make sure everything on my Whip Go board is kitted up, and that's got to be a priority. And this is my last one that's kitted already. This one is Holiday Quaker by Leela's Studio. I did want to start this last year, but didn't get around to it. Bren done a special piece of linen, I think, for me, Michelle, and, oh gosh, I think who else? 3 of us were doing this. I don't think any of us have started. So they're the pretty colours on a yet-to-be-released blue that Brendan did probably later this year. You doing that blue as a release?
Not sure.
It's a good one. Yeah, so that will be that one. And that is all I have today. But as I said, I still have to go through my whole Whip Go board because I know that probably 90% of that's not kitted up yet. But luckily, the 2 things that were called by just good luck were were already kitted, which was my Salem Remembered and my Ruskin's Penguins. And another thing we also, now what else? I'm trying to think of things that we had to remember. Are we at 2 hours yet, Brendan? Probably.
Yep.
We are not, are we?
Just about.
Oh, don't tell me we are.
Just about.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, shout out to, on Facebook, there is a group called Fans of Fox and Rabbit, and Laura runs that. So jump over there and join that group. We plan on doing some giveaways and stuff for the members over there during the year, don't we, Bren? And they just contact us and says, do you mind if we start a Facebook group? We're like, well, yeah, if anyone wants to do it, if anyone wants to join, that's lovely. So that's just Fans of Fox and Rabbit. It's either Fans of Fox and Rabbit or Fans of Fox and Rabbit Designs. Brent will put the link below. So thank you, Laura. That was really nice. And I think that's about it, apart from our giveaways, isn't it, Brendan? Yep. I'm sure we'll have forgotten something, but you know what? There's always the next 2 weeks. Before we also give to our giveaways, we just want to give a big shout out to Laura. Happy 60th birthday.
She might want everyone to know
I think everyone knows, Bren.
It's a bit rude.
Happy special birthday, Laura. It's Brenda and the Serial Starter. Laura, have a wonderful day. We hope you're surrounded by lots of love and laughter, and we hope it's a great year for you guys. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And now last week's giveaway, no one's claimed.
That's
the... Oh, it's around there, Bren. It's the Lizzie Kate Seasons.
No, it's not.
And the Mill Hill kids.
That's the one before.
No, not last. We haven't drawn this week's.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, no. Yeah. So it was that. Yeah. Can you just reach around and get that, Bren?
We'll give them one more week, but
yeah. Okay, so we'll give everyone one. What we're going to do from now on, if we draw your name and we haven't heard by the next video, we'll just automatically redraw it in the following one. But we'll give the 2 winners 1 more week for this. So that was the Four Seasons and the Mill Hill. Now, if everybody who has won something from us who has claimed it has gone, so is on its way to you. But we've got quite a few things that have not been claimed, so we'll just do an automatic redraw every video if it hasn't gone. Yep. Now, as many of you may have seen, oops, I don't know if I showed this actually. One of my beautiful gifts, I think I did, but from my friend Carol was.
Yeah, we showed this.
We did. I think it was a Tudor Bee by Blue Flower. I don't know. I showed that. I did, I think. I just want to show you because I love it so much. But also, this was from my beautiful friend Jody. This was I Wish You Lived Next Door. We both swapped this.
I showed that too.
I know. That's the reason I'm showing it. But not everyone watched last video, Brendan.
Why not?
So, I don't know. Not everybody watches this. Anyway.
You sure?
I don't know. So that was the beautiful one Jody stitched for me. I stitched one for her as well, so therefore I've got the chart, which I no longer need, so I won't be stitching it a second time. So if anyone would like to win that chart, it's my chart, but it's in good nick. Just put, what do we put on that one?
Next door.
Just next door. Yeah, so if you just put next door in the comments below. By the way, we have had a really crazy week getting all that linen out. So I have been very negligent in going and having a look at all the comments. So probably before this video loads, but I will be going back and as I said, we've got the next day and a half off. So I will be going and reading and answering all those comments. My apologies. It's just, it was more important, but well, not more important, but we just really needed to get that linen out. That had to take priority this last 2 weeks. So, like I said, we've got a whole bunch of other orders that we're doing starting next week, but we needed to get that linen out to the shops. So, because of that, I just didn't get a chance to read all the comments. So, and this is one we thought we'd give away as well, because given the fact that it's the new year, and this one's called, what's it called, Brent? It's called Raise a Glass of Cheer. So I know it's New Year's is already gone, but we thought this is a cool one to give away and maybe you could stitch it for next New Year's. So maybe New Year. Yeah, it's an easy one to factor in at the moment. So yeah, so put New Year below for that one and next door for the heartstring Samberry one. Mm-hmm. Now, what's happening with your fabric club?
So we need to do the draw now for last video.
Oh yes, the last video. So those winners will be here. That was for the little pair of scissors by Kohana, the little teeny baby scissors, and
Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree charts, the 2 Christmas tree charts from Lily Pilly Stitches. You can find them on Instagram as well. All the links to to Lisa's website will be on there. We're getting ready for market. We're madly designing, Bren's in the back of his mind thinking of the colours he wants to release, and booking our airfares hopefully today. We can't wait. It's been so long since we've been anywhere, so we are counting down those. We want it to be here tomorrow, but we also need it to have a few more months because we need more days to get our models all stitched. So we hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve, and we hope everyone has a wonderful 2022. We think it's going to be a great one. We're very grateful for a lot of the things that happened in 2021. We could do without some of the things that happened, but in general, we had a very, very fortunate 2021, didn't we? Our business has grown, and, we've got to do Flosstube, which has been great fun, and getting to know a lot more people. So thank you so much. Everyone have a wonderful year. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. And don't forget to, if you like what we're doing and you're not too bored by everything we show you, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much. We made our 7,000. And we made over 6,000 on Instagram, so we were both thrilled. So you'll see all of our links for our socials below. So, yeah, if you like it, do us a favour and do that for us. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.
This is the end. Are you going to behave, Lily?
Lily. Are you going to be good? Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Are you going to behave, or are you going to be naughty? You're going to be naughty, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, and here comes Peaches. Oh, there's some Iggy love for you.
Double love.
Oh my goodness. Oh, come here, Peach. Come on,
That's
Lily.
Not Peach.
I know. Lily, what are you doing,
your daughters
darling?
apart.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, babies. Look at the screen photo in case the other ones don't work. Oh, girls, you can't sit up here, darlings. No. You go and sit over on the lounge. Come on, be good, Peach. Oh, my gosh.
Just my glasses back up on my face.
We've got to start filming, Brenda.